don't know anything other than that.
Hello, YouTube. I forgot to start recording. This one's for you. We're in the middle of the start back up point where we left off. Monokuma was shitting on Kyoko for her hands. You missed that. It was kind of sad, kind of funny. But
I promise you, without a doubt, she died after our little killing game began.
this is the important info.
Then somehow, she was killed in secret without any of us knowing.
And after she died, who knows how much time went by before we found her, right? The culprit stash her somewhere? She couldn't have been in the garden the whole time, could she?
No, the man-eating plant would have prevented that, I think.
If she was, she would have been totally decomposed. Just like your brain.
Then she was being stored somewhere?
Yes, dummy.
To hide a body here. To just store it somewhere?
I know the perfect place. It's a place for bodies.
I got it! Mukuro's body was probably kept hidden in the biolab.
Biolab? You mean on the 5th floor?
That's right. It's actually set up for use as a morgue. So it's the perfect place to hide a body, and it'd keep the body preserved at the same time.
Then you're also saying the body was moved from the biolab to the garden.
And I have no doubt that that's exactly what happened. In fact, I have proof.
It's in the tarp.
I got it! What makes me so sure the body was carried from the biolab to the garden is the tarp that we found in the garden. When I was checking it over again, I noticed something. I noticed that some text had been stamped on one corner of the tarp.
Oh, it says biolab.
Holy cow! How'd you notice that tiny little thing?
Makoto's nitpicky nature seems to have surfaced with perfect timing.
This proves that the tarp originally came from the biolab. In fact, there's a whole stack of tarps just like it in there.
So when the killer moved the body to the garden, they must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in. Then they simply left it as it was to protect against the sprinklers, and put the code on it afterwards.
You made everything sound so amazingly consistent.
That's just a wild guess. Where's your evidence? Prove that the body was wrapped in a tarp and moved.
There is no evidence. I was simply explaining what I think happened. But you seem to be getting pretty worked up about it, wouldn't you say?
Oh, got him.
Worked up?
Now that the conversation has turned to the topic of the biolab, you must be getting pretty nervous. Because the key to uncovering your secret identity is hidden within that room, isn't it?
Oh, just check the bodies.
You talking about unmasking the mastermind?
Did anyone check
You
all the
see,
bodies?
The biolab contained an inconsistency. One so major it can't
Why
be
didn't anyone think of
overlooked.
that? Just check the bodies.
La la la, I can't hear you.
Such a child. Oh well, just ignore him.
La la la, I can't hear you, la la la. Inconsistent in the
By the way,
biolab.
Makoto, what about that one thing?
What one thing?
What do you think I'm talking about? Your family.
What?
Don't tell me you forgot about that video message. So what do you think? Are you sure your family's still okay?
Why are you bringing that up now?
Your mom, your dad, your little sister. What do you think has happened to your family? Are they really as safe as you might have assumed?
talking about that.
Great.
Calm down, Makoto. He wants you to get upset.
Biolab. Biolab. Focus, my man. Ooh, moment of truth with Monokuma.
Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible! What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible!
Final strike.
Listening!
What?
Are you sure about this? That's impossible! I'm not listening!
Oh.
This should prove it.
I got scared for a second there, everybody. There was more than one option. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. I was like, what?
What are you talking about? What about the lights?
Like I said before, the biolab also acts as a morgue. And as part of that, a giant refrigerator was installed in there. That's where everyone who's died is stored.
And it was set up so that when a slot had a body in it, a blue light would turn on.
In other words, if the blue light is on, that means there's a body in that slot.
But I counted up the number of blue lights that were on, including the one Mukuro was in.
Missing a body.
And there were only 9.
Why does that matter? You gotta give me the bite-sized version here, man.
Missing a body. Should be 10 lights.
I got it! 10 of the lights should have been on. Any other number is incredibly suspicious.
Suspicious? Why? That's simple. Just recall who's died here so far, and it should become clear.
Sayaka. Junko. Leon. Chihiro. Mondo. Taka and then Hifumi. Celeste. Sakura. And Mukuro was the 10th.
So 10 people in all?
That's right. Any other number should make you immediately suspicious. But according to the lights in the bio
Yes, Rick Taka.
only 9 people were
What a
in
what a
the
kind
store camp.
soul he was. So sad, actually.
You're saying a dead body just up and disappeared?
I got it! The mastermind destroyed one of the bodies to get rid of evidence.
But if they wanted to do that,
I think Sakura's more ripped than Taka is, to be honest. I like Sakura. Sakura's a cool character. Yasuo also had a lot of really good points to say during the class trials and out of them. She was like a very good friend, you know.
Whose body disappeared?
I really enjoyed Sakura's
It
character.
may very well be that none of them disappeared.
But if that's true, then why doesn't the body count match?
Including Monokuma's executions, there have apparently been 10 deaths, but there were only 9 bodies. That's the point I'm trying to make.
I'm completely lost. How can the number of victims be less than the number of murders?
If Sakura lived, I would have been so happy. The explanation for more murders than victims. Why is that? The mastermind. Oh, shit. Only 9 murders took place. same person was killed twice. I don't think it's the same person was killed twice. And I don't think the mastermind destroyed a body, because the fans would hate that. I think only 9 murders took place. Did they? No, we just counted it out. It was 10. Only 9 murders took place, or the same person was killed twice. It's one of these. It's not destroyed a body. I'm gonna go with 9 murders took place. Damn it.
Shoot!
The same person would have had to been killed twice.
I got it! What about if the same person was killed twice?
Huh.
Killed twice?
Who?
Officially, 10 murders have been committed so far. But one of the victims may have been murdered, and then murdered again.
Murdered and murdered again?
If that's the case, there could have been 10 killings, but still only 9 victims, right?
Technically, you're right, I guess. But still, something like that.
Could easily have happened. No, it is what happened.
Sounds like you're already convinced. Then can you tell us who was killed twice?
All right. I think that's a good point to save. I said I was going to play through, but I think that's a good point to save and pick this up tomorrow. YouTube, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe down below. It means a lot to us when you do so. Give us feedback, good or bad. Let us know what you thought. We'll catch you next time for Coleford Plays Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc, the finale. Part 3 or 4 it'll be. 3 or 4 part video.